Lychees are hard to find, but they're my favorite. So I made a garden to see if I could turn grocery store lychees into my very own backyard plants and hopefully one day actually grow the fruit true to seed straight out my back door and never have to buy them again. Well, 4 years later, I'm here with an update. I started out with one set of lychees from Thailand and a second set of lychees from the USA. I wanted to grow them side by side to see which actually would grow true to seed, especially since the ones from the USA looked almost like they were synthetically grown in a lab. They were a lot smaller and they looked sort of fake, and they tasted a little bit weird. But the ones from Thailand looked and tasted out of this world, like they were picked straight from the tree. So I figured this would be a good experiment to start the lychee growing process by growing them side by side and eventually seeing whether or not they grow differently too. I started opening them all up, revealing the inner translucent fruit. You can even see there's a huge difference in the color of the fruit and the size of the seed. The Thailand fruit looked creamier and the seeds were huge, and they tasted exactly how a lychee should taste. Or lychee, don't come at me. Whereas the USA fruit was more translucent and gray, and the seeds were smaller and kind of oddly shriveled. Something in me immediately thought GMO fake. So I got both seeds on separate pieces of damp paper towel, sealed them up in their own little baggies, and the hardest part came. I waited for about 2 weeks. I let the seeds sit in the sun outside so they would potentially grow faster, especially since it was summer when I started. But finally, the weeks passed and I went to open up the USA paper towel first to reveal the seeds had sprouted and looked pretty good. They definitely looked like they were ready for soil. Some sprouts looked bigger than others, but I was content. But it was so weird because when I went to open up the Thailand bag, it looked like the squirrels or some sort of animal tried to eat the Thailand seeds or get into the bag somehow, which was only further proof based on the animals that the USA lychees may in fact be fake GMO lab-grown fruit because the squirrels didn't try to eat those seeds and basically they wanted nothing to do with them. So that was an interesting thing I noted during this experiment. The Thailand seeds looked kind of shriveled. It almost looked like a sprout was trying to come out but didn't really successfully grow, which was odd because these were the real deal. So wouldn't they grow better than the GMO? I'm not sure, but either way, I decided to wait another couple weeks and let them continue germinating in their little bags. And when those weeks passed, I went to check on them. First came USA. They looked even bigger than the last time, so I decided it was finally time to plant them in soil and see if they would grow. Then I checked on the Thailand lychees and saw that no progress was really made in the last 2 weeks, and the seeds still